Hello everyone and welcome back to another art challenge video. In today's episode we're going to be doing something, well, I've been kind of thinking about this for a while, and a lot of times I find as an artist that I don't really have the time to finish something as completely as I should like. You know, so many times as an artist it is required to have a deadline, we need to have quick turnaround for things, so I wanted to see what it would be like if I gave myself enough time to actually finish everything the way I should like. And so for this challenge, it is a 24-hour art challenge. Now, I've seen things like this on the internet. You know, there's no shortage of 24-hour art challenges. There's people who, you know, stay in one room closeted for 24 hours. There's some people who do art for 24 hours. But in both of those cases, they're not necessarily working on just one piece for 24 hours. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing a 24-hour art challenge and working on one piece for 24 hours. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you, it really was a drag. After about the first, I would say, 12 hours of working on this piece, I was thoroughly sick of looking at it. It was way too long, but I am very happy with the end result, and it does answer the question of what I'm capable of if I give myself enough time. So I'm going to go ahead and just roll the speed draw. Of course, this is sped up significantly. But yeah, just sit on back and enjoy my 24 hours of work. Just before I sign off, just a quick note. I know that it's 24 hours of actual work, not 24 hours of, oh, there's sleeping involved or eating or going to the bathroom. This is just 24 hours of nothing but art. And I know this because I had myself running a timer the entire time. The entire piece came out to 24 hours, 19 minutes, 36 seconds. So, enjoy! Giving a little bit of explanation here. What you're looking at is actually a screenshot from Planet Coaster. I made actually this little set and was able to get everything so that I know where all of the characters are on the floor plane, so I could get the perspective right and all of that stuff. This is actually something I do if I have time, which clearly I did here. In order to make sure that my perspective is correct, I will actually make a 3D model, and that way I know for sure that all the perspective is right. And then I can just go over the top and trace it. It might seem like cheating, but it really helps because for me to try to imagine perspective is really difficult. Now that I got the line art done, I wanted to make sort of an arcane mandala sort of thing. And this gave me some significant trouble. I don't normally work with geometric shapes in this way, so it's something that took quite a while for me to get right until I was happy with it. Here I'm going in and I'm flatting in the colors. This is a technique that I've talked about before on this channel, where I'll use a color that's not the final color as the underpainting, and that way it sort of shines through when you paint over the top on a different layer. I began to hate my life at around this point because not only did I have multiple light sources, because why not? I thought, yeah, why not? We'll just put in a bunch of reflective metal armor. So, there's no way that's going to drive me crazy or anything. I'm happy with how it turned out, but during the actual time, I was very unhappy because this was probably about 15 hours into the process. By the way, I should tell you that I did not record the full 24 hours of working all at once. This is spread out over the course of 4 days. But even so, I sat in my chair and worked on this piece altogether far too long. point, I was actually coming up on about 20 hours when I was starting to do the background characters. So I speeded the process up a little bit by only having 2 layers instead of having 4 like I did on the characters in the foreground. I didn't think that it would matter so much because these are background characters and you won't be able to see them as clearly after I add in all of the atmospheric layering and lighting anyway. So this is just kind of moving more at my regular pace with this sort of thing. Eagle-eyed viewers may recognize one of the characters we did for the 6 ways to design a character in D&D campaign video that we put out a while back. As a matter of fact, this whole scene is representing a duel between 2 player characters in my most recent D&D campaign. There's an Easter egg in this piece. This is actually Pumat's soul from Critical Role. I figured I'd put him in because, you know, I love Critical Role and I think that it's one of the main focus reasons why D&D has gained in popularity in recent years. Into the home stretch now. I'm trying to figure out how to add the shadows with regards to the 5 light sources that I have in this scene, because I hate myself apparently and wanted to put in multiple light sources. At this point, I had been staring at the screen for so long that my eyes were really dry and really starting to hurt, so I was having trouble differentiating the values for the shadows and the lights. So I figured I'd work on this, something else for a little while. These are butterflies. The character I'm drawing here is able to summon arcane butterflies as part of his magic. He's a bird singer wizard. And now you'll see me playing around with the values, trying to get the shadows to look more atmospheric for a while. I had to work on that for several hours, probably an hour and a bit, I should think. And then I finally added a little bit of dodge and burn for the final piece, and then we are done. So Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, hit that like button. And for more of these art challenge videos, you can subscribe for new videos every other week. But until next time, I'll see you later.